quick one shot for
Put a lot of
the
work.
4th of July.
Put a lot of work in just for a one shot.
A lot of blood and tears.
Well, that's a different thing for you.
Oh.
Oh, getting personal over here.
Happy early for 4th of July.
Happy early. Yeah.
Well, it's not the 4th yet. So
It might be.
Happy early 4th.
It might be the 4th of July.
By the time they release this,
By the time you're watching this,
but this
it's
is a
probably
live
the
stream,
4th.
so-
Happy
Yes.
un-4th of July if it's not the 4th of July.
Every
So-
day's the 4th of July in America. For the foreigners.
We have done our character sheets.
Yo, for this we are using DM Blackwall's Horde Wars. You can easily find him on Twitter at DM Blackwall.
Shout out.
Yo, which is a D12 system. So,
Very interesting.
we are on the cusp of 1775, 1776, and the Warren Tavern. Everybody can hear rumblings of taxation without representation in the Stamp Act, and tea in the tavern.
Are we drinking tea? No.
I'm
You
not
can
drinking.
drink whatever you want.
Was vodka available?
Most likely gin or whiskey.
Okay,
Or
I'll
beer.
drink whiskey then. I'll be drinking whiskey.
That will be 1 halfpenny, please.
Here's that penny. Keep it tip.
You sure about that? That's a lot.
It's a penny. Take the penny. I go to 94 pennies.
He's got money over there.
Yeah, big spender.
Big spender.
I see that we have some form of deep delver over here, delving into our ancient pasts.
Yes, I find a great many artifacts. But the British seem to be taxing me all to hell, and I'm very angry. How about say the rest of you? Are you for killing the king?
Killing
How-
the king.
Why are you yelling like that? Are you a spy?
I've been drinking a little bit.
I may or may not be an assassin.
Good, I'm glad we are of sound mind.
I got a tray with a couple of beers and a couple of whiskeys.
I'm just.
Are you just
casually-
serving the beers, Tavern Wench?
I'm sipping my whiskey and saying I may or may not be an assassin.
And what's your name, sir?
Henry Hunter.
Well met.
Henry Hunter?
Double H. I'm not Triple H. I'm Double H.
Well met, Henry. I am Mr. Bly.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Artifact extraordinaire.
Nice.
Yes, quite.
Shall you join me in a glass of whiskey?
I shall.
I proceed to serve them each a pint of whiskey.
Pint? Oh,
Pint.
that's a lot.
Woo! Let's get this party started.
Why, thank you. What is this?
According to the menu, that is 2 cents.
2 cents.
I'll pay for it. I'll cover it.
Thank you.
Okay.
You are too kind, Mr. Henry.
Anything for a man of your wisdom.
You give me 2 cents for that?
Yeah.
I'll give you my 2 cents. You don't give me 2 cents.
She's a fiery one.
I will blow smoke at her with out of my corn cup. Take the 2 cents and get out of my way. We're men speaking.
I proceed to go back to the bar
Yeah.
with no tip.
Now that she's out of the way.
Tip wage wasn't invented yet.
Well,
Now that she's out of the way.
Now, Mr. Henry, you should treat the locals with some respect.
I'll slam my drink down. I will not be silenced.
Come back here, sweetie. Come back here.
Henri. Henri, D12 for senses.
D12%. I gotta come to my senses.
well, I wouldn't come to your senses.
It's an 11. I'm perfectly sensible.
You do not spill anything
Perfectly
out of your pint of whiskey.
You're damn right.
You are sensible enough
You're
to not
damn
spill
right I
anything
am.
out.
Now, what were you saying about a king?
King George and his taxes are rampant.
King George.
We'll be taxed into poverty at this rate.
Wow.
We have no say in the matter.
Well, I beg to differ. My
Agree.
words mean meaning.
May I interject? While they're all talking and I'm going around doing everything, I have ears like everywhere. I'm
I will
listening
not be
to
silent.
multiple conversations,
Yo.
so I have privy knowledge to what everybody's thinking.
While you're doing your thing, you serve one group. They call themselves the Sons. They are led by a man named Paul. And they are talking about possibly doing a dress up and throwing the tea into the harbor as an act of rebellion against the British.
Well, they should keep those plans to themselves.
They are talking amongst themselves.
Freedom of speech.
We will, Mr. Henry, we will.
We will not be silent.
I do
No, we will not.
have that knowledge in the back of my head, though.
Mm-hmm.
But why?
What else? The plot thickens.
What are you two doing?
We're talking about.
We'll call the woman over. Woman, we need more.
Come hither.
More whiskey, please.
Come hither.
You only took 2 sips out of the pint. There's still a lot of whiskey. That's a lot of whiskey.
We're thinking always the
That tankard is a pint, right?
We're thinking about the future.
It's 3/4 of a pint, I believe.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Madame, you must think about the future and the future of our country.
The future of our country, well, if it's the future of our country, then how come we don't have any say in it?
I agree, and Mr. Henry agrees as well.
I agree.
The fires of rebellion are stirring. You wouldn't happen to know any other
Something about tea.
fires.
Did you say? So, there is another group of guys over there. I point to the corner.
I see.
And
Go on.
they want to, like, I don't know, do their, like, dress up party and maybe throw some stuff. I don't really know what they're
There is a
talking
party.
about.
I've heard.
But they were talking like you guys. They don't really like the king and all that. And I say this in like a whispered, hushed tone, and I'm like looking around, making sure nobody's like hearing me do this kind of who's and what's it, you know?
Yep.
You want me to roll?
Deception?
Yeah, yeah. I can double that as well because I am a tavern wench.
Isn't that doubling against NPCs?
Well, wouldn't everybody trying to listen to me be an NPC other than them because I'm hiding it from them? I'm telling these guys the truth and
The British officer sitting directly
It's
behind
also
you.
for bargaining,
right, true.
so you would not get to double it.
Okay,
7.
that's an 11 total.
Bravo.
You tell them what is going on, and to your eyes, they look like they believe you.
Of
And I
course
point
you
them
do.
to the right table with Paul and all those. I even dropped the name Paul. I think the guy's name's Paul. I'm not sure.
Thank you very much, Madame. I am Mr.
Sure.
Henry. I am Mr. Bly, and this is Mr. Henry. The whiskey is
Just
going
call
to
me
my
Double H.
That is Mr. Double H.
Huh. I walk away in a huff of frustration because I deal with people like this all the time.
We shall, me and
Is it
Double
H.
H.
sense you want? Because we have sense.
You make no sense.
We're gonna
Yeah,
walk. We're gonna walk
me
over
and
to
me.
the rebellion table.
Okay.
Take
Miss
a-
Tavern, roll an intuition.
You
Women's
lead the way. I
intuition.
will follow.
This is
As in
women's
assassin
intuition.
does.
Follow
If I can
me.
find a D12, there it is. Women's intuition. That's a 5.
That is a 5.
That's a 5 total.
Nothing appears out of the normal to you.
It's a random
I
bar door.
gallivant and go about my day, and hopefully people tip me. I shake my ass.
Okay.
Oh my God! So
Just a little bit, I shake my ass.
Whoa!
Did you see that, Mr. Henry?
I wasn't looking.
Bounce a penny off of that.
Whoa!
I wasn't looking.
A full penny.
I could bounce very.
Penny, not even a half penny.
I could bounce some very mischievous. Never mind.
Women like that don't
I'm gonna
concern
curb
me.
my tongue.
So,
My only
make it
concern
to the
is
table where Paul and his group of sons are.
Hello, who is Paul here?
What a stupid son of a bitch.
Paul.
Paul! Who is the man going by the name
Either
of Paul?
one of you or both of you roll influence.
Both roll influence was that?
I
We're on
don't-
D12s, right?
I don't
Yeah.
have any dice.
D12.
Get this man a D12.
I found one.
I got an 8.
I got an 8 as well.
We roll strong 8s.
Someone
Eights.
amongst the sons says that
Oh, I got some dice right here.
they recognize men of your stature, but they need you to do a secret sign first. So,
Side.
deception.
Another D12.
Mm-hmm.
A critical miss, a 1.
I have a 5 and I don't have any deceptions. It's just
Nor do I.
Circumstances given, I will give a circumstantial +2.
So 7. I got a 7.
I have 3.
It's 10 together.
All eyes drawn to you, Mr. Adventurer Collector.
I
You
got- I
seemed
got
like
your
you
back.
messed
I got
up
your back,
the
don't worry.
signals.
I got your back.
I can assure you, I am for whatever plot against the crown there is. Gentlemen.
You sure about that?
It seems only a spy would say that. We haven't said anything about that.
I have ears in other places.
He is not a spy. He is for the common good.
The Commonwealth.
Commonwealth.
The commonwealth of our new birthing
And
nation.
the health and safety of this entire town. I can promise that.
Of a free new nation.
Language?
French.
Dutch.
D12.
You're using Dutch as your language for this part?
I got a 2.
I got a 12 actually.
He's speaking sense and I'm gibberish.
You believe it?
So,
I'm about halfway through my pint of
they
this.
look at you and it's like, well, he knows the signs, but he's drunk.
Yeah.
He knows about half the signs, but he can talk like one of us.
Yeah.
So they'll both have you cautiously sit down at the table.
And we will see.
And you can see about half of them reach down towards their waist.
I will put my hood on and sit down.
Alright.
Can I approach the table and ask if anybody needs any?
Leave us, women. We're men. Come back in a minute. 5 minutes. When our drinks are empty, come back.
I think their drinks are empty.
Well,
Mr. Henry.
give us a minute.
Some of their drinks are empty and they would like a refill.
Okay. Fill them up. I'm buying. How about that? I'll buy them around. I will buy them around.
How much does it cost?
Half a cent a round, right? So how many guys are there?
It will
baker's
be
dozen.
6 cents this time.
6 cents. I'll give her 7. Pour the drinks and scurry away. Pour the drinks
That's a
and
1 cent
scurry
tip.
away.
Yep. I got 96 cents.
Yeah. Pour their drinks and
Did
scurry
he give you
away,
1 cent
women.
extra? Oh no, it was
Mr.
another
Henry, you
one.
must curb your tongue around women.
I know.
Not my problemo.
She was the one who brought us to.
I'm off to get the drinks to refill.
So, while you are at the table with Paul and his group that he calls the Sons of Liberty, he is discussing what he wishes to do later in the night, which is to sneak on board one of the local ships, which has just brought a shipment of tea, which is to be heavily taxed without any of the colony's representation in the King's Parliament. which is heavily disturbing to a lot of the men here.
I will
The
not allow
landowners.
this.
None of the women.
I will not allow this.
It sounds like you are on our side, because we are all going to dress up as the natives.
At this point, I crash in. Oh, here's all your drinks. If they want to choose to shut up at the time.
Everybody will go silent and let you start passing out the drinks.
They're just looking at my.
Here, drinks that I pay
Face.
for.
Yes, your face.
It's
They're
it's
just
on
staring
me.
at you, waiting for you to pass the drinks out and leave.
And here you go, Johnny.
Didn't I tip you enough?
No.
Shit. I'm running out of money.
That thing that wouldn't leave.
I will throw her another cent.
Hey. I chase it and I run away.
Now be on. Men speak.
Now that she's gone,
Thought me gone.
I'm at 84.
now that she is gone, he,
Maybe I should make an OnlyFans.
You what?
Paul will continue. We will dress up as the natives, and we will dump the tea into the harbor in Boston.
I will do nothing of this dressing up, but I will help.
Well, it's not fancy dress up. It's more like a dress down.
Fine.
It is incognito,
Yes.
as the Greeks would say.
I'm already incognito. I'm an assassin.
I think the Dutch have a similar saying. Dumping the tea in the harbor, a very symbolic.
Paul will turn
Protest.
to you and ask about the Dutch and their ovens.
The Dutch are a very strange people.
So are the French.
Quiet, you! We might need the French for Allied support later on.
Correct.
That would make sense to me. They are martial enemies.
What are we doing here? Let's make a plan of action.
That is what we are
What is the
doing.
plan?
We will all meet up later tonight, around midnight, at Boston Harbor. We have picked our target, and until then, the meeting here.
Dear God in heaven, you are drunk.
Indeed.
You should stop serving people half pints of whiskey at a time.
Yeah, just do the whole pint. Huh?
Do the whole pint.
The meeting here
It's a joke.
with the Sons of Liberty is adjourned.
Excelsior.
Wow, good call.
Let's throw it. Skull.
And everybody is free as of right now, or at least you two are. I don't know if you want to continue your job.
Oh, I'm in the bar. I gotta clean up after these dickheads.
So you
I'm
two are
just yelling
free
at them.
to carouse and go around until it is time.
Okay, I want to stay in the bar, and I'm gonna go all the way to the corner, at the last bar table seat, and I will order another glass. Like they can leave the bar. I will go to the corner.
I will join Mr. Henry.
We will
and
go to the bar and get one more.
Speak
glass.
of lofty things.
Yes.
And pass
Two
the
more
time.
pints of whiskey.
Hold on a second. I'm yelling as I'm bent over the table scrubbing the fucking shit and grabbing all the fucking glasses.
Well, you're not the only person there, so somebody else can serve them.
Okay.
Okay.
That will be another 2 cents per
Girl,
pint.
Another
make
2
money.
cents. I can
Shit.
pay for it.
Yeah.
Clean up the clams.
No, you gotta shuck them.
Yeah. Lara McGilvery does not shuck clams.
That's another 2 cents per
yourself.
pint.
Yep, I'll pay it. Yep.
Yep. So you can slowly slip on your pints of whiskey from about 4 p.m. until
about-
close.
To about 6. So 8.
Well, I said midnight.
Well, we want to get there before midnight.
So you want to get there?
I just wanted to ask you,
You must be punctual.
after we talked with those men and we've heard everything they've had to say, do we want to go through with this plan that they have suggested, or do we want to tamper and do our own thing? And maybe switch a little bit of the story up.
How so? What are you thinking, Mr. Double H?
I don't know. Maybe poison the tea. Maybe.
I believe the tea's going in the ocean, not down their throats.
Well, we could stop them from throwing it in the ocean. Change history, so to speak.
But won't our own colonial brethren drink the poison
I'm just
tea?
making suggestions here.
You don't want to poison our own brethren.
Okay, maybe not. Okay. I'm just trying to suggest that.
But, if we come across, perhaps, a British officer, perhaps...
Sipping on tea.
And his throat looks rather vulnerable. I could see no reason why you couldn't use that longbow of yours.
Yes.
He has a dagger too.
Or the blade.
Let's continue to drink whiskey and just
Have violent
talk
thoughts.
gibberish about different things that could.
Both of you
We'll let the
fitness,
violent thoughts...
fitness checks.
I got 3 plus 3 in the.
A 12.
A 5.
Plus 1, that's a 13.
Henri gets 1 point of exhaustion.
I am quite.
You are
exhausted
drunk.
now. Yes, I am. I'm talking gibberish. I'm losing it here.
Young man cannot hold his liquor.
I can hold it.
It will
I
become.
can hold it in my hand.
You can hold it in your hand, but you're dropping it from your mouth.
The tavern will kick you two out at roughly 10:30 at night.
And stay out.
This is an outrage. We're
Not
paying
you,
customers.
sir.
We're paying customers.
Why don't you come with us and join the
I
party?
pull my shawl up over my shoulders as I close the door.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. Shit.
How much tips did I make so far?
I don't know.
Not just from them, but like from other customers.
3 hay pennies.
Oh shit.
10 cents.
10.
Wow.
20
Quite the busy
overall
night.
and half pennies.
The Sons of Liberty are liberal. And economically as well.
Who said it was
Very
them?
much so.
Liberal with their money. And
So now that
radical
you
in
have been
speech.
kicked out of the Warren Tavern,
We will
At
stumble
10:30.
into the town.
In Charleston.
Charleston,
Charleston.
you're gonna walk on over
Stumble.
to the Boston Harbor and find
We
you
will stumble
Paul's
there.
group.
We'll stumble and saunter. We bumped into the group. The Sons of Liberty.
You're going to find them.
Okay.
Let's see.
Where is
Both
our
of you
person?
investigate around the town.
Sure.
I'm good at investigating.
I rolled a 2
I
again.
critted again.
I
I
rolled
got-
so many 2s.
I got 13.
The non-drunken one leads you straight to them.
Okay. I would stumble
And
behind
Paul
them.
will announce himself as Paul Revere and shake both of your hands.
Well met, Mr. Revere.
Well met, Mr.
Bly.
Bly.
I will show
Not
him my
gonna roll the
lantern.
handshake?
Do we roll?
Do you
for
know
him?
the handshake? You roll for
I will
the
show Paul my lantern.
That is a nice
5
lantern.
fingers. 5 points
Mr.
of contact.
Here's my lantern, Paul.
We have all the clothing and stuff necessary for everybody to dress up as a native of the land. We just need stash houses for normal clothes. And we have a few stash houses nearby. So just pick a stash house, get dressed, and meet back here.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's go. Let's go, Mr. Henry.
I will follow.
Investigate for a stash house.
9.
11. I believe we are good.
You find the closest stash house. You're standing in front of it.
This must be the place, Mr. H.
Correct.
Double H.
You guys got drunk and met this guy tonight. Now he's telling you to go into this random house and get naked.
No, change clothes.
We have bridges.
So you swap from your normal clothing to
We're that angry. We throw caution to the wind.
to now you look like natives, like American Indians. And you meet back with a bunch of rabble-rousers by the harbor that look almost the same. And they are getting furiously angry.
I will join in this anger.
I love a fiery speech. It
Senses?
rouses the spirit to action.
I will yell at the moon. Another 2.
What's your senses bonus?
You drunkenly yell at the moon and everybody stares at you like, who brought this guy out?
Apollo seems to have spit in his mouth.
And Mr. Revere will then break down the gates to the harbor and lead everyone onto the ship.
Neat.
And he will tell everybody to break open the boxes or throw them into the to the harbor. We will not be paying taxes on this tea.
Yes. Help me with this crate, Mr.
Screw
Henry.
the tea.
Screw the tea. Yeah, screw the tea. That's right, Mr. Henry. Help me with this crate. We'll throw it
I
overboard.
will help and throw the tea.
Throw it over starboard. Help me throw it over
We will
starboard.
begin throwing of the tea.
Okay. Fitness checks for
Help me,
both of
Mr.
you.
Henry. Help me, Mr. Henry. I can't swim.
I got you, sir. That's a 12.
You managed to pick up an entire crate by yourself and just throw it. And all the men around you are impressed by your drunken feat of strength.
I am the strongest man here. Yes. Witness me.
You want to do one, Mr. Bly?
I shall, although I'm not as young as I used to be. A 6.
No, roll me a reflexes.
A 13.
Ooh.
I'm getting a lot of 12s here.
You go to pick one up, and it makes a slight shift inside the crate.
Whoa! Whoa!
You nearly lose control of it, but you still have it in your hands to throw over. And you manage to give it a slight heave over the edge.
Oh!
Not
Oh.
like what Henri did
over
by
and
just
throw
throwing it.
Throw that shit.
My back!
I will grab another and hurl it.
Fitness again.
Witness that shit. That's another 12.
You do it again.
Yeah.
You're giving everyone around you a +2 circumstantial bonus for
Inspiration.
Mr. Henry,
being so strong.
Yeah.
you're as strong as Hercules tonight.
Woo.
You must be a lichen.
Mr. Bly,
I
you
shall
can roll
try.
again with a +2 circumstantial bonus.
I'll try.
Let us throw all the tea.
Much better. A 13. A dirty 13.
Toss that shit.
You decide it's a competition, so now you pick it up above your head and you give it a heavy heave, just like he did.
A heavy heave.
Young whippersnapper.
Toss that shit.
You inspire me, Mr. Henry.
Of course. This is what I'm here for. To give strength to this tea
I feel
party.
so young. I feel so young.
Keep throwing the tea, boys.
Hold on.
I used to pillage the tombs of Egypt like this.
Both of you roll intuition.
Intuition.
4.
4.
I'm not the smartest.
No.
I may be the strongest.
I might feel
An
something.
8.
Mr. Bly sees one of the Sons of Liberty walking around the ship, trying to smash the boxes open, the wooden crates open, with a hand axe, while he's drunkenly saying, "From the sea you came, the tea shall go back."
Look at this guy.
In the same spirit of you, Mr. Henry.
I love it. Give him a second axe.
No.
You gonna give him your axe?
Of course not, but somebody else will. I love the spirit.
The spirit is intoxicating.
I think it's already been
We are all
Thick
intoxicated.
like booze. I'm getting drunk a second time over. Drunken in spirit.
The spirit is bright.
After about an hour, the ship has been cleared. Everything is in the harbor, slowly sinking.
We've done it, boys.
Everybody is starting to
We've done it, lads.
disperse and die down.
Time to leave.
Roll senses for me.
Are we starting to sober up here?
Well, maybe.
That's another 2. I've rolled like
6.
22s.
I don't think you rolled 20.
All of a sudden,
Enough 2s.
out from behind the buildings in front of you, in the alleys, pop out the lobster backs, the redcoats, bearing their muskets with their fixed bayonets.
I will
in
ready
front.
my bow and say, "Don't fear, boys. We have got this."
Both of you roll a d12 with reflexes.
I will ready my bow.
A 2.
Another 2.
So that's your initiatives.
Before initiative, I have something here. I will use a flashing blade on my bow. I can use it on my bow during first combat, immediate attack, and I'll just fire.
During the first round.
Yeah, before initiative, I will shoot my bow quick.
Okay,
Fire
so
a shot from my bow.
d12 plus your combat.
Yes. At the
You still have to roll the d12 plus
yes,
combat.
at the strongest looking redback there is, the tallest and
Lobster
strongest.
back, yeah.
So I'm rolling a d12.
Yeah, plus your combat stat.
Okay. And
What weapon are you using?
a bow.
So you would have an initial thing for
So plus 2, I have 2 in it. So it's a d12 plus 2.
Yeah.
That's a flat 12. So it'll be 14. Fucking right in between the eyes. Just shoot the first one. Boom! Look what I have! Witness this, motherfucker! Boom!
You shot now, Joe.
At least you got the costume.
So,
Weapon.
Yeah.
you hit.
Right
Roll
in
your
the head.
damage.
Okay, yeah. So it'll be a d10.
The 12 you rolled, was it natural?
You
Yeah,
shot
It was a natural 12 plus a 2.
That is a critical. What
Critical.
does the bow have?
It has a d10 impact of piercing, and it crits on 11 and 20s, but it's already critted.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, so I'm rolling percentile?
No, well,
No, just a d10.
just the normal damage for the longbow.
D10, okay. 5. Flat 5, but I think it's plus. It'll be a
No.
+1 fighting style too, so it'll be 6. Right? 6?
Yeah.
6
so-
damage critted? Like to the head?
You get him right in one of his shoulders.
Boom!
He goes down, but he's still up, but he cannot hold his musket. So that
Look
is
at that,
one
boys.
musket out of combat right
Look
now.
at that, boys! I shot him!
Nice shot, Mr. Henry. Bravo.
That gives a rousing +2 circumstantial bonus because everybody is now more
Fired
pumped
up.
to fight
Fired
them.
Look at that!
Mr. Henry.
Let us fire back and win this battle!
I saved a life.
Once you say that, they'll all reveal that they brought essentially knives and short swords.
Shit!
They brought cutlery to a gunfight.
Well, grab a floorboard and throw it at them. I don't know. Find something in the ship and throw it at them.
Anything from you, Mr. Bly?
What seems to be the circumstances surrounding the whole thing? What are we seeing? Are we all on the ship with the Sons of Liberty and they're
No,
marching up?
you walked off. You're going in through
On the docks.
past
Okay.
the docks, and then you got essentially ambushed through the alleys.
How many of them are there?
And how many of us?
There are 8 right now.
And how many
And
of
is
us?
it just me and Mr. Henry?
No, we have the boys with us.
There are 10 of you.
10 to 8.
Oh my goodness.
We can do this.
Who has the better weapons, though?
Obviously, the fucking
Who has to cross the
musketeers over there.
gangplank to get to the other group?
Mr. Henry, we must retreat and reform until better circumstances permit themselves.
If you believe we shall retreat, rally the
One
men.
of the Sons of
We'll never leave
Liberty,
our island. We shall
will-
never surrender.
That's
one
what
of
I
the
said.
Sons of Liberty
Yes,
will
we'll find
step
them in
up
the beaches.
and say, "Never retreat, never surrender," and throw his dagger at one of them.
Good job.
I guess we're in the scrap now, Mr. Henry.
And he hits with his dagger.
Hell yeah.
Oh, the bloodbath.
We're all gonna get shot at in a minute, but hell yeah.
This reminds me of the fights of the Barbary pirates.
And he nails another one in the shoulder, taking him
That's
down.
2 down. Keep fighting.
He is still alive, but he cannot hold his musket anymore.
That's 2 down.
My
Hit him where it hurts.
I guess I'll draw my rapier and enter the melee.
I am really gonna enjoy this.
Melee is dangerous, but we need to take them down.
It will be the Horde of Lobsterback's turn.
Oh shit.
Whoa! As I fire a volley,
Duck
snap,
and cover.
As
Stop, drop, and
as I
roll.
snap a volley into our faces.
Stop, drop, and roll.
They all fire.
Oh shit.
Oh!
6 of them.
Mr. Henry.
Six muskets.
There is only 6 muskets to fire, though.
And there's 10 of us. They can't hit us all.
They all resoundingly miss.
Look at that. Attack.
A
The gods
critical
are with us.
failure.
Charge.
They're only cheap muskets.
I
So
will
they
yell
are
out
now
charge
stuck trying
to reload.
to reload.
And I will yell out charge.
I did say that they have their bayonets on them.
Oh no, you
So
have,
they are ready for melee if they have
Don't
to.
charge.
they must have plug bayonets though.
Throw your cutlery. Aim for the shoulder. It seems to hurt them.
The shoulder is the weakest. The shoulder seems to be the problem.
Can I fire
Throw it
again?
at their throats.
Can you what?
I'm ready to fire again.
With your arrow? Yeah.
Yes. D12 to hit, right?
D12 plus your combat.
Yeah. That's a 10.
10 hits.
I fire at another.
Remember, you can change the normal to toxic at any time.
Oh, true.
Your move.
How does that just toxic damage? Is that it?
You just spit on the arrow
Well,
first.
I did roll a 2, but 2 would be 4. And,
So you aim at one of the downed enemies and kill him.
okay. Look at, I killed one.
He was already down on the floor, Mr. Henry.
Well, he deserved it. That's 1 dead. Another immobilized.
You're ruthless.
6 left.
You're ruthless, Mr. Henry.
Throw your cutlery.
You're on the same turn as Mr. Henry.
I shall stab at them with my rapier drawn.
Okay.
They might have a longer reach.
Stab him.
They might. I might have to be nimble.
But we are quick and nimble. We have passion.
Passion. So what do I got?
Plus
So
2 for the.
It's, you
Plus
use your combat.
plus the combat, 9,
For
and then
his-
plus the fighting style. So I got a 10.
Well, there's also the +2 circumstantial because of
Yes,
Joe.
I did add the
Inspiration.
plus to the
Okay.
circumstantial.
So
So,
that's a
10 is
10
with all the.
That is just a hit. Just barely a hit.
Excellent.
Stab him good.
I want to exploit their weakness too, by ignoring their protection.
Oh my, okay, yep.
Where's
Right
our
ahead.
lady friend when we need her?
So,
We were never friends.
so 10. Yeah. Where's our lady friend / not friend?
Where's that bartender?
So
That
one-
dumb.
I have a 6, I believe. Yes, 6.
Yes.
Yes, blah, blah, blah. I strike him for 6 damage to the rapier.
One of the muskets with a fixed bayonet swipes your rapier side, but it goes down and into one of the other guys that was down by the knife into his shoulder.
Oh, the shoulder!
So he will die as well.
Yep.
So 2 dead.
So now it is 10 on 6 in your favor.
What will the other 8 guys do? Will they throw their cutlery?
Yes, they
I
will.
will yell at them to throw their cutlery.
I like how it devolved into cutlery.
Yes.
A spoon.
Yes.
They
That's
all
a butter knife.
They do stab.
They
It's
all
not
take out
cutlery.
small steak knives and try to throw them. They all fall short.
Shit.
Amateurs.
Can't you do better, guys?
It will be the lobsterback's turn,
Lobster backs.
and instead of reloading, they will go in to charge on you.
Retreat!
Look out!
I don't know.
Nope.
Retreat!
The harbor.
Well then.
I've been run through, Mr. Henry.
That is a critical for the lobsterbacks.
They critted on all of us, and what an amazing charge.
Stop, drop, and roll!
Oh, the professional soldiers are surely showing their caliber. Dignity, their caliber.
The
In a
muskets
dignified way.
Indeed, they certainly
with
are.
a bayonet doing melee damage will only do a d6.
Oh, my rapier is stronger.
There's 6 of them.
We all die in the charge.
It's
Realistic.
It's only maximum 6 damage.
Both of you take 11 damage.
I'm a little fucked up.
Where do we get stabbed? So?
Does our what happens with our armor?
Oh, they critted.
Oh, so it goes through armor?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
The armor is the defense is your AC. So it doesn't matter. So both of you
That
take
hurt.
11.
Where did they stab us in the chest?
They're both randomly charging and trying to poke at you.
Okay.
With the bayonet.
Can
Mr.
I
Henry.
attempt to grab the bayonet that just stabbed me?
They ran through me.
I'm gonna grab the bayonet and say, "Watch this, mother."
Oh,
Mother, you didn't even say mother what?
Said mother. Beep.
mother beep.
Mother
I'm gonna
beaver.
grab it.
What part of the
They're doing it really fast. So roll reflexes.
what part of the colonies are you
Reflex.
from for that language?
An 11.
And 11
To grab the bayonet with my
You-
left hand.
have very quickly grabbed onto the musket.
No, I have a question. Do I have to roll again to get it out of his hand?
Yes.
Okay. Instead, I'll grab his bayonet.
What?
And I will use my.
If you grab the bayonet, you're going to take just flat damage because that's a sharp object.
Well,
It's like grabbing the sword.
the blade. I'm grabbing the nozzle of the gun. Yes.
Oh yeah, okay.
Before the blade.
The barrel.
With my
The
left
barrel.
hand, and then I will take my right hand with my.
Dagger.
No, I have a hand axe.
Oh,
So
it's the
grab.
hand
I will
axe.
grab the handle of the gun above the bayonet, and then I will pull out my hand axe and chop at his neck.
D12 in combat.
Yes. This is about to get bloody, boys, and it's a 10. Right
You
in the
hit.
neck.
Roll for damage.
Right in the freaking neck.
Mr. Henry's possessed.
It's about to get bloody, boys, and my eyes will widen.
He's possessed. Mr. Henry is a lichen.
That's a 5.
I've always
Chop
heard
down
about them.
on
I've
his
also
neck.
read about them. I've never seen one before.
This is the Viking spirit.
Viking was one of the careers, and that allowed you to rage like a barbarian.
I should have done that, but I didn't.
should've.
This is more of an angry assassin.
For hitting a well-known vital area, I will double your damage,
10 damage.
To the
and
jugular.
you kill him.
Ah,
Right into the cloud.
witness this shit. And the blood will squirt on
I
my
am
face.
witnessing this shit.
Can the blood squirt all over my face?
If you want to.
Yeah, the blood will squirt on my face, and then I'll look at the other guys and say, let's do
His
this.
face is as red as his uniforms.
The other guys will take out their second knives, their secondary
do
knives,
this.
and they will attempt a charge.
Yes.
It's a 10-on-5 fight. Double
Let's
into
go,
their
boys.
odds.
Take them out.
9, even plus Joe's circumstantial 2. They would hit on the charge. So, rolling for damage.
Bring it on. We got this. Oh no.
That would mean all the Sons of Liberty managed to stab the rest to death. Because it's just above half damage.
Paulie's okay?
Yes. Because it's 6 damage, everybody's at 10 HP,
Victory.
but there's 10 people for 5.
So now there'll be 8 dead
Enemies.
lobster backs,
There is
and
so
there's
much
blood
blood.
everywhere, and they're all on the ground.
This is high treason.
Ah!
Committed high treason.
Everybody roll a census check.
Who, I?
Yes, everyone.
You're watching from the window. Like, holy shit. These boys are crazy. I got a 2 again.
What am I rolling at 12?
I rolled a 5 total on my
He
census
said,
check.
holy shit. These boys are crazy.
I have a 7.
I can't believe we did it.
No, wait, it was the census?
We did it!
9.
Everybody can hear
Marching.
the Quincy Market bell ringing as if there was some large disturbance happening.
I say we hide.
What does it mean, Mr. Revere?
Use your brain to get us out of here.
It means that they're mustering the troops.
As I hear this going on,
You may or may not be
Save
asleep,
us.
so.
Hmm?
You may or may not be asleep because it's past midnight.
well, I
No,
was
she's
actually,
awake. She's watching.
I was
Yeah.
doing something on my own little thing. I was still awake at the time, but I was getting back to my domicile. Anyway,
Yep.
I am going to make sure that I have my dirk tucked away where my dirk's tucked away underneath my skirts, and I also have my pistol tucked away into my shawl.
Yep.
It's basically a blanket doubled over, and
I
I have
know.
created a little pocket right here. I have so yeah, and I will be like that, and I will go down to the door and look outside of the door of my domicile, as I'm like that when I hear the bells ring.
No, it's
You
her again.
It's the Tavern Wench.
Investigate as you
Has
look
a
up.
name.
I have an idea.
Are you sure about that?
Investigate, you said?
Yeah.
I have an idea.
No, that's done.
Huzzah!
That's a 5 total.
You can see clear as day that they are mustering the redcoats at Quincy Market.
What a surprise!
I will yell out to her, "Can you hide us in the basement of the bar? There must be a basement in that bar. I pay
Anybody
you well.
know a stash house nearby?
Can we hide?"
I immediately, when he says that, I
Oh, yeah.
immediately close the door and lock it, and then double lock it.
God damn it.
Woman, 'tis I, Mr. Bligh.
You were our only hope. I have so much sense to give you.
Pardon Mr. Henry over here. You
I
must
will
hide
pay
us.
you.
As I go down to the root cellar, I open up the small little door in the root cellar.
Yes.
Look at that.
I flick my bullseye lantern
Hide us, women.
to direct them there.
Okay.
Excellent.
We need shelter.
An angel.
So,
Let's go.
Such an angel.
Paul Revere will leave to meet up with the bigger heads of the Sons of Liberty
Bigger heads.
and leave you two in charge of these lower heads.
The other 5 guys.
Yes, the other 9 guys?
9 guys, okay.
So now you're a group of 11?
Yes. Hide us, women, in the basement, and I will pay you a weekly wage.
Quiet, quickly.
I will pay your whole week.
Quiet, quickly.
Stop it.
Okay. I'm sorry. Here, take this 10 cents. I will give her 10 cents.
I don't take it. I just rush everybody in.
Okay.
Shit.
Okay.
Want me to do deception?
I was going to say stealth for everybody.
Stealth? Uh-oh. I got a lot of layers of clothing on, so I'm not really the stealthiest.
Stealth for... Ah, that's not too
Tell her to
bad.
get in the
6?
You get to double your stealth skill.
Oh yeah, double my stuff skill.
I got a 7.
So that'll give me. Oh yeah. Oh, just double what I rolled.
Double the skill, then roll, I believe. Now that I read it more.
So it'll be an 11.
Everybody gets safely
Hidden in the basement.
into the basement.
Even I?
Yes,
Stealthily, yes?
stealthily, yep.
Okay.
You can all see from the basement that they are gathering at the market. What could they be gathering for?
I double lock the basement door.
Thank you. Shh. Keep shushing me.
There's not much stuff deadening the sound from here to there.
Okay, I'll be quiet.
Shh. I say that as quietly as I can.
Thank you. I like your dress, by the way.
My God. I think they're about to retaliate on the colonials. I'm eating here. I ate some rogue peanuts in the basement.
Everybody investigate to look
Those aren't
outside.
peanuts.
They're rat turds.
No! Mr. Henry, get these out of my tongue!
Investigate to look outside the window.
An 8. My vision is blurry, but I can still see.
I declare a reroll.
Can I
I use 6 cents.
conversely roll an intuition check?
Double my senses.
For what I feel like's going on outside as I'm securing
Okay.
the area. So my intuition is a fucking 3.
I got a 10 when everything's re-rolled.
The 10, you see the redcoats slowly go door to door around the market as if they were looking for someone or people.
It seems as though they are culling the population. They are looking for us.
Alright, look guys. You kinda don't have that much clothing on. You should probably dress like more normal.
Our clothes are in the other house.
Why didn't you have like a bag to carry your shit with you?
I didn't think.
Miss
of that.
Tavern,
Yeah, typical man.
there is a treasure chest, an old treasure chest in your basement,
Oh.
filled with clothes,
Oh.
given to you by one of the sons.
Oh. I guess that's there.
I guess you're skilled with the needle and thread.
Let us change
I am skilled.
into
with
regular
it.
street clothes.
Hook and a gusset.
Mind if we wear your clothing?
Do you have a wet towel to wash the blood off of my face?
Get some help.
There's just blood covering all over me because I was in a bloodlust.
No, I don't have any.
Use urine on the rag, Mr. Henry.
Shit.
There's
No, not shit on the rag. Urine.
Now quickly, make way to the chest and change.
I will use my old clothes to wipe the blood, and then I'll change into the new clothes.
Your Indian headdress to wipe the blood
Yes.
off.
Because I was covered in blood.
Quickly, make way.
And we will change.
I'll keep an eye out. How good's a woman for a
Just
look?
don't look at our bodies.
I don't
I'm
know.
upstairs. So I'm.
Do not look at our supple bodies.
Make a
No,
good
you
investigation
tempted, but
check.
no.
You might like what you see.
That's a 10.
No, that was for me. My investigation check is a 9. You guys are getting changed. I'm keeping lookout.
You can see that they are slowly making the circle around to your spot.
Go deceive them, woman. Head up there and use your tongue.
Flash them.
Oh,
Seduce them.
Mr. Henry, that's a bit much. Please, let's let her keep her dignity and honor intact.
They are slowly making their way
Speak to
towards your domicile, but you can see that
We believe
they will
you.
end up there.
Deceive them.
I have an idea. Believe it or not, I do have an idea.
Excellent.
I will gather my, I want to say compost. I'll gather my daily mess of food, leftover food, that's not good enough to reuse the next day.
What in the manual is rations?
Yeah, what's
Your
no
food.
longer good around me that I had in the house. And I'm going to get it all into a bundle and commence to bringing it outside and being as loud and vulgar and upset at the world as I can while I shut the door behind me. And I will be loud and make sure that these lobster bags can hear me.
Deception, then.
I'm swearing that men sucks and my ex-husband, well, it wasn't even my husband, he was a dirty, worthless, no good.
Son of a bitch.
I'm yelling about men,
Uh-huh.
leaving me alone to fend for myself.
Hmm.
On a deception check, that's a 6. What? That's a 6.
A pair of redcoats approach you and ask you what appears to be the trouble, madame.
All you men are all the damn same. I have to fend for myself and I have to do everything and I'm just gonna go off like that on a total rant while I'm trying to bring my the rotted food away to where the rotted food goes for the pigs pretty much, or go to a pigsty, whatever, the local.
They'll be staring and looking at you and then to each other, not knowing what is even going on. Because they're searching the houses and now you've come out swearing and you're not giving them a straight answer.
Well, all I know is I don't need any of your help, so just leave me alone to do what I can do. I'm just gonna throw this junk away and change into my bedclothes and I will go to bed. Right after this, just get out of my way. I can roll a deception check again, but against NPCs.
It's for bargaining.
Oh yeah, right. Oh, okay, deception check again. Fuck me, it's a 4.
You're pathetic.
It's a 4.
They will stand there and say, okay, well, be on your way.
I go and do it, and I keep yelling and shouting, and don't care about
While you leave to go do it, they will try to quickly run into the house and quarter and search. Because there is no, what is it, Fourth Amendment? No quartering of soldiers?
Mm-hmm. How many of them are there?
There's only 2.
Mr. Henry. Mr. Henry,
Yes.
we have to kill 2 individuals.
What 2 individuals do you speak of? I will murder them in cold blood.
We're gonna have to lure him into the house. They're coming in.
They're already in the house. They're just kind of
Just
giving
2?
it a quick toss to see what...
It's only 2?
Yeah, only 2. Giving a quick toss to see maybe somebody's there.
You take one, I'll take the other.
Somebody closed the door. There's the door closed behind them.
Yeah, we'll have a.
Does the door close behind them? That is weird. Yes, it does.
The door closes behind them.
We'll sneak attack them.
I can shoot one with my bow while you slash at the other's kneecaps.
Stab is a rapier.
Okay. Stab at his groin.
Yes, that's right.
Hit him in the weak spot.
Okay.
The true
Not
weak
very
spot of
not-
all,
not
man.
very
And I will
honorable.
shoot at his shoulder.
Not
Does
very
he have?
honorable.
Do they have muskets?
Yes.
I will shoot at one in the shoulder while you stab the other in the groin. And we will attack simultaneously to secure victory.
You can
Agreed,
hear
sir.
And I
the
will whisper this.
you can hear the wood slowly creaking above you.
You could stab through the floorboards into one.
I don't think your longbow's gonna work in this close environment.
Maybe we should just continue to stay silent.
Things just got out of hand.
Should we go upstairs and kill them?
You have a hand axe.
Oh, Mr. Henry. Let us teach them a lesson.
Yes, let's teach them a lesson.
Teach them a lesson.
How many are outside?
So
A lot.
a lot.
We will have to be swift and quick.
So
with
if you
this.
two are going to do it, stealth.
This was your idea.
Think of the widowed women.
We would stealthily creep
We have
upstairs in the shadows.
Stealthily creep.
Stealthily creep upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stealthily going up.
And we'll attack with advantage.
Yes, we will attack.
Roll,
with
roll your
advantage.
stealth.
Stealthily.
All stealthily.
Joe, you get to double your stealth skill.
I critically fumbled.
That's it. That's an 8. That's just to get up. Right?
I smacked my skull up on the floor.
You start walking up, but it's such a low cellar, you whack it.
Yeah, I bashed my head up against the ceiling.
Mr. Bry makes a loud squeak on one of the steps.
And they will look towards the step.
And they'll immediately whip around and brandish their muskets and start hitting that way.
Oh, duck fornicator. Oh.
And then I would use my. I will peek up above him and use my flashing blade and shoot a bow and arrow across the room.
That's not a blade.
Well, I can,
It does count ranged.
I can use that.
Oh.
And I will try to shoot one quickly
Go ahead.
before they fire
Oh my god.
to back him up with a 9.
That just barely misses.
Shit. Rats.
So now both of them are alerted to somebody sneaking around the house playing with a bow and arrow.
We will see just an arrow fly by.
You suck!
And they will
again.
immediately split into a defensive formation behind walls, ready to shoot.
Or like a bar countertop or something.
Yes, they're getting cover,
Okay.
which will add +2 to their.
What
being
is your
hit.
plan now? Smarty pants?
I don't know, my head hurts. At them, Mr. Henry.
Charge?
Charge, Mr. Henry.
Well, yeah, at that. What do we?
At what point am I going to start walking back around?
You can start walking back around now.
I'm going to be pulling my shawl up
Kill
on
him,
my
woman.
shoulders, still yelling about how men are dumb and all that happy
You
bullshit.
screwed us.
And I got like
They
my
found
hands,
this woman, kill
I got
him.
my hands in my shawl like this, and I walk in through my door and shut it behind me, double lock it.
Yeah, okay, it's locked now.
And I'll see these two guys take up defensive formations.
You'll
This is my
see these
bar.
two essentially sprawled out on the stairs, and
yeah,
up there, up above them, you
I'm on
quickly
the
see.
first floor, they're in the cellar. I just come in through the
Yeah, they're
front door.
going up above.
Huh?
They're in the cellar going up.
Yeah. And the two British guys, the lobster backs are on the main floor with me.
No, they're on the floor above.
That doesn't make any sense. They went upstairs?
Yeah.
How'd they go upstairs?
How did they go upstairs?
There's stairs.
Well, it's just the
Why would
first
they go
floor, and then there's a
upstairs?
basement, right? And we
Yeah.
ran up the basement, smacked my head up against the thing. She comes in through the.
Front door. They
Front
should
door,
be
right?
right there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Yeah. You see
thought-
them?
Because they come in through the cellar. The back door through the cellar they
Yeah.
could have escaped from. The morons. Typical men. Not
Yeah, it wasn't the attic. It was a cellar to.
I got a different joke for that. That's a different time and different place.
Yeah.
So, I will see the two British soldiers taking up defensive positions, defending the staircase, defending from them coming up the staircase. So they don't really notice me.
Correct!
Finish them.
Ooh. They notice you walk right in. and they ask you to get out, leave.
I say okay. As I finish locking the locks, I say okay. I pull out my hand from my shawl with my pistol and take a shot.
Roll to attack.
Blowing hand.
Hold on, I'm new to this, so I gotta read my notes.
It's the D12 plus your combat skill.
Yep, yep. Be a 7.
You have a misfire on your hands, and went. Nothing came out.
Get out of my house, and next time it'll fucking actually shoot.
What's your defense?
None.
None?
A corset, whalebones, and some
You will
fucking-
pay for that decision.
Both of them
Open fire at your
will
bosoms.
fire at you.
And guaranteed hit you.
23 damage overall.
Dad.
You get blown
Oh, Dad.
You shot a woman.
Two essentially 75 caliber lead balls, just
Oh,
each to the chest.
Mr. Henry, they shot the woman.
I just run out with my axe. How dare you shoot her?
Okay, roll to attack. You get +2 for circumstance.
A critical fumble.
I just run.
You trip, and
Fall on my own axe.
you take 2 damage.
Okay, 2 damage. I take 2. We still had the damage from earlier, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm at 8 now. A trip and fall.
Mr. Bly, what are you going to do in
Do
the face of this
something.
tragedy?
Do something.
I am going to. I am going to throw a concoction that will slumber them.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, you're going to try to slumber them.
Great
Try to
idea.
slumber them. A D10 willpower.
DC 10 willpower.
DC 10.
Ooh,
I'm not sure what a
okay.
DC 10 is.
That's a difficulty check, and you get both of them to slumber for 1 hour or until damaged.
I will
So
go.
you knock both of them out.
Excellent. I'll run over to
Great
the woman.
work.
Excellent concoction.
Excellent. I shall run over to the woman and try to render aid with a healing shell of some or tincture. I have no
I
idea.
was
what
shot
can do.
right here and right here.
On each bosom. Oh boy. Sometimes I enjoy this job.
Roll medicine for me.
Remember, they're asleep.
I will kill them in their sleep.
If you do damage to them,
They wake
they
up.
wake up.
You have to make
So if you don't kill them,
a 9.
a 9 is everything plus is +2.
You're still inspired.
A 9. I did do the +2, so it would be 11. I could also use the healing shell, but that's 10 HP. Maybe I could do both somehow.
You might want to just use the healing shell.
Alright, I'll do the healing shell then.
You see the light at the end of the tunnel, and you are back alive.
No,
at
please
10.
stop. I don't want.
Are you okay?
Where?
We're in your house, you've been shot twice over.
Over where?
In your house!
In your breast.
In your bosoms! And the enemy's still here. I'm gonna call up for the other 5 men to join us up here. And make sure we all surround and deal with these sleeping
Well, I'm
individuals.
sure
The other
there's
9 men will come join you.
Excellent.
It's a party.
Did you guys get changed at least?
Yeah, we all changed.
Yes, all the sons have changed. Their clothes.
We're in regular clothing now, streetwear.
Well, you know, muskets make loud noises. There ain't much insulation in this house.
Everybody roll senses.
Now, am I guaranteed double senses permanently?
I got a 1,
or-
so I'm not sensing shit.
What does it
9
say?
for me.
I crit failed. I don't
Investigate is a
sense
bonus. Sixth sense, or is that fail senses? No, what's the other
My
one?
deception was
shit. Is there
actually
any more
times
drink?
two.
Was it
My
this
deception
one?
checks were actually higher.
Trap spring, no. Sixth sense, always get a turn on surprise. Fail sense checks, choose to skill. I can't read my own chicken scratch here.
Is that chicken scratch?
Chicken scratch. Oh well, never mind.
So what?
What senses? It doesn't matter. With senses, it's pretty good. So I have investigate. So that's 1 plus 4 sense, right? No, senses. Investigate is separate. So I have a 7.
Can I take a
Mine is a
shot
9 total.
of my healing whiskey
Yes.
real quick? Do I have to roll for that? For healing?
Actually,
D6 or something?
You get 5 HP.
that's a good question. How much HP am
I'll
I
take
at
a sip
if
of
I
my
took
whiskey.
I'm gonna drink my
8
healing
more
whiskey as
damage
well.
than my total?
Well, he healed you for 10.
For 10?
Mhm.
So it would be at 2 or I'd be at 10?
You would be
or
at
0?
10.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink my healing whiskey as well.
Yeah, well, I'll drink our healing
Yeah,
whiskey.
we're gonna need it. The way this is.
I will go back to 13.
Mr. Bly gets 2 HP.
If I drink my healing gin, what happens?
Healing
It'll
gin.
be the same thing.
A D.
6.
Let us
Six.
drink.
I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 6 for you.
Yes, let us.
Oh, you rolled one. I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's why I flashed it.
Thank you, I'm sorry.
Thank you, sir. You read my mind. Thank you, Mr. Henry.
So, you got the highest for senses. You can use your senses to hear that there is an obvious mustering and clanging of feet right outside your door.
Everyone to the basement. I say it so quietly.
Back to the basement.
We're boned.
They're mass mustering at the door, which is double barred.
Mhm.
Everybody in the basement, we're gonna go out through the cellar bulkhead.
Oh, as they come in, we go out.
No shit. You guys could have done that when you were trapped
And they're
down
still
there.
sleeping? They're still sleeping?
I want you guys. This is
I had
what
a
I'm
bright
doing.
idea to fucking attack them.
While you
Yeah,
guys
I
are
was thinking
arguing,
we
we're going to
mutilate
start pounding on the door.
And we will go to the basement.
Open up!
We will say nothing and go to the basement.
I'm in the cellar leading the way. I'm,
Yeah,
I'm
we-
already
we
opening
go
up
to
the
the
locks on
basement.
the cellar door that was barred.
We all go to the
Okay.
basement,
Slip
close
out.
the basement door,
And
and
you're sneaking out the back?
well, now we're going in the basement. We're gonna wait for them to go in, and as soon as they go in, we go out.
No, we're leaving as soon as we fucking get there. I'm on the second lock
No,
unlocking.
but then they're gonna be at the front door.
I'm trying to get out of here.
Okay, all right. We'll follow the women lead.
Okay. As you guys exit the basement, Redcoats bust down the door
Great.
to an empty apartment.
Good.
Run,
And
flee.
they
People
see
asleep?
2 of their sleeping comrades.
All 3 of you roll stealth.
Flee until the angry crowd.
Let's leave the other idiots behind.
Idiots.
A number 5.
A number 4.
I got a 2.
A number 4.
We all failed.
We didn't roll too great there, but
They let off a crisp volley into our ranks.
They do not know what is going on beneath their feet, as they are too worried with their 2 now sleeping comrades. They are wondering why they are mysteriously slumbering.
You fools, run.
You fools, run.
Fly! you
come
fools.
with us. We are a party now.
What?
You're coming with us, right?
I'm not
you're in
going
the
to a party with you.
You are part of the revolution.
Come on,
I've already been part of
take
the
my
revolution.
cents. Take my cents.
Excellent.
Here's 5 cents. Join us.
I don't need your 2.5 cents times 2.
Here's 10 cents. Join us.
I don't need it
I will
times
pay
4.
your weekly wage.
I don't need.
Join us.
It's no big deal.
She's already with us, Mr. Henry.
I actually have a lot more money than you.
On your way to the outskirts of colonial Boston, a friendly man will appear.
Hello, friend of mine.
And he will try to get information from you.
From whom? I?
Any of you.
Try
Or
me.
it is-
Who are you?
Try me first. I'll be a strong, opinionated woman.
He presents himself as Mr. Arnold.
Oh, Mr. Arnold.
Hey, Arnold.
Mr.
Yeah, hey, Arnold.
He is not in the bargaining agreement mood.
Well, I'm not in a bargaining mood either. What you trying to know? Because I ain't no shit.
I've heard that things have been going down tonight.
Going down.
There have been rumblings,
All I know
shots
is,
fired.
all I know is I'm getting away from all that stuff. Because it was fired at my house and went through my windows. And I don't want to get shot up by this shit. So I'm going. We're all going.
So
So
you'll
why don't you
confirm
go?
it then.
Yeah, it's all over that way. Get the fuck that way. We're going that way.
I will. And you'll see him take off that way.
Well, I'm going. This is the tricky part. When I say that way, I'm going to point a different way, and I'm going to try and deceive him.
Deception?
Yeah. That's a 6.
He knows exactly that you're trying to deceive him, so he takes off in the way that he is supposed to go.
Whatever. I'm a dumb woman. Don't listen to me then. Just like every other man.
Just like every other man.
So you are still going towards the outskirts of Boston, away from the market.
We're going like, which way are we headed? Which direction? North, south, east, west?
Southie?
South,
Yeah, of course we're going to Southie Boston, dude. We're going to Southie, dude.
About an hour in, so we're getting more towards the crack of dawn.
This is pretty swampy.
I would think this would
This
be
is
a
really
good time
swampy.
for
You get ambushed.
In the swamp?
Yo,
Really swampy. It's murky.
It was that Arnold fellow.
Like 2 of my fucking criminals.
on a horse, you see your friend, Mr. Arnold, leading a bunch of
What a dick.
British officers.
Benedict.
My bad. Yeah, what a
Benedict.
How did you know my name?
You look like a dick.
Yeah.
Where's Paul Revere when you need him?
Don't know that name. Never heard it before.
He's a good guy. You should meet him.
You just name dropped our revolutionary leader. One of our revolutionary
We helped him with them
in
tea
front of a
bags.
spy. You loyalist.
No, I said that in my head.
Henri, you will hear a bunch
Killing everyone.
I didn't say that.
you will hear a bunch of the muskets start clicking.
I thought
And they're
that.
pointed at you.
I didn't say
They
that.
rip through our ranks,
I didn't
tearing
say
us
that.
to pieces.
I didn't say
Tell
that.
us where Mr. Revere is now.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
But you can't do this to me.
Quick, what should I do?
They're going to shoot you, Mr. Henry.
He went to the lighthouse to light a light.
Mr.
He took his horse up
Mr.
the hill.
Henry!
He took his horse up the hill.
Mr. Henry, what are you doing?
He went north and we went south.
Squealing, Mr. Henry. You're squealing.
Mr. Arnold will look towards his
You're a Judas. You're a Brutus.
I'm changing history.
To Henri.
Mr. Arnold will look at his fellow officers
Back me up, I'm drunk. I don't know what I'm saying.
and he'll say, I don't think he rode his horse to a lighthouse. Why would he do
I'm
that?
drunk. I don't know what I'm saying.
You know what?
How could you believe me?
I'm feeling merciful. We'll do this today. They'll shoot you.
Oh no. I'm too young to die.
That is 5 times 8.
Too much. Yeah. I will die in cold blood right then and there.
Yep.
Oh no, this is the end.
And some of the other sons will start giving a slow golf clap because you tried to drunkenly give up Mr. Revere's location.
Wait, I'm not dead yet. I get death saving throws on the ground.
No, you get to roll 1d4.
This is to die or not? It's a 2 again.
You get 2 rounds until you bleed out and die.
Choke on my own blood.
Let me administer.
Anybody else wish to give us actual, usable information?
Let me administer.
I don't know nothing about
Some aid to
Paulie
my
except
friend.
for he drinks whiskey. I served him whiskey, sometimes beer.
What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
The wench may be useful.
Oh no!
Shackle her up.
Fuck!
Shackle up.
No.
Hold on. Hey, is anybody
I'm
going
just
to
choking
attack
on my own
me?
blood. What an interesting turn of events.
What would that be? No, they'll use their athletics to try to force irons on you.
She likes being chained up.
Fools, you put it into her hands.
She likes being
I have an alluring gaze,
Oh boy.
but that only works
Oh,
for non-hostile
Give him those
creatures.
sexy eyes.
Benedict.
It's only for non-hostile creatures. Aren't they hostile?
Oh, Ben.
As of right now,
Give him the sexy eyes.
they are not hostile, but also hostile at the same time. They're in that middle,
So
where
I'm
they
gonna-
don't truly know what to do.
I want to wink at each of them individually in that way that women do.
Okay.
In a catty manner.
DC 10 willpower, or they're enticed to follow me for 1d4 rounds.
On the
Or
floor
until they're
doesn't
damaged.
count. I'm rolling a lot of 11s.
I've been rolling 2s.
The one that you winked at
I went
Well-
to both of them.
will scream out, "Witch! She's trying to lure me to her side!" And you'll hear a bunch more loading of the muskets and pointing to you this time. And Mr. Arnold will say, "A magic user, I see."
I produce my pistol from my shawl and I shoot it at Mr. Arnold.
Oh my god.
Nice.
A death saving
12 in combat.
I'm gonna try. I really want this to happen.
Fumble, critical fumble. Our rules are pitiful today. It just wasn't meant to be.
That's a natural one.
Terrible rule.
You go to shoot, you pull, and somehow
That gun just
it
won't fire.
angles itself down towards your foot.
Oh, shoot yourself in the foot.
It barely misses your foot, but it shoots at the ground. And at that... Ooh, that's a nat 12.
I just hemmed this fucking skirt too.
You get shot down as well.
I?
Yes.
Oh. I guess I don't care about the skirt no more.
You, lone leader of the resistance, Mr. Bly, trying to start the revolution. What do you know? What do you wish to tell Mr. Arnold?
Mr. Arnold, I'm not the leader of this revolution.
Talk your way out of this one.
Mr. Arnold, these men are radical revolutionaries, and they, at gunpoint, forced me to provide money and ammunition for this revolution. I, being a loyal, sound supporter of King George,
Talk your way out
A
of
fellow
this
monarchist?
fellow monarchist and loyal to the crown.
Oh my.
He's a loyalist the whole
Deception?
time. Would you do the same thing I did?
Yeah, well, I got 3.
So on that, you have the...
Maybe I got like a 4, I guess, if you add the 1.
With that, you have the last of the Sons of Liberty that are with you, taking out their knives, slowly walking in on you, and the last of the officers readying their muskets. And he wishes to know the true truth and nothing but the truth.
Say your last words.
You're already dead. You already did.
No, I'm choking on my own blood.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's right. You get to roll a d4.
oh, for my turns to fight.
Yeah. I will just choke on my own. I will continue to choke on my own blood.
I thought it was a forest.
As my lungs fill with my own blood. And I continue to choke.
After Mr. Bly, you'll be dead.
Yeah, I figured.
Then after Mr. Bly, you'll be down to one.
I pissed me bleeding knickers.
She's pissing her pants.
Well, I'm gonna use my last words to damn every single one of you to hell. To the pits of hell.
Yeah,
Which group?
Both. Everybody. I'll plague on both of your houses. Damn the revolution. Damn the loyalists.
damn all of them.
Damn you all to hell.
And with that, you get shot by 5 muskets. And even then, there are some revolutionaries that come over and stab the dead body for double crossing them.
Beautiful. Encore.
Essentially, the Boston Massacre has occurred south in the swamps.
That was great. That was fun.
And with that, we will conclude this Horde Wars one-shot, changing history.
Bravo.
Thanks for stopping by.
Like, comment, subscribe.